Valley fever's mortality rate is about 1 death per 1,000 infections, according to infectious disease physician John Galgiani, director of the University of Arizona's Valley Fever Center for Excellence. It doesn't need to be so high. There are medications to treat it, but patients often receive incorrect diagnoses. Cats have nailed this one thing so well that they all do it, and just come up with slightly different sizes. That's why they're perfect, evolutionarily. They don't need variation. They might get bigger or smaller, but they don't change anything else because they're doing it just right otherwise. They're not jacks of all trades, they're masters of one.
Cambridge scientists have shown that placing physical constraints on an artificially intelligent system in much the same way that the human brain has to develop and operate within physical and biological constraints allows it to develop features of the brains of complex organisms in order to solve tasks.
Those who switched from precarious to secure employment had a 20% lower risk of death, regardless of what happened afterward, compared to those who remained in precarious employment. If they remained in secure employment for 12 years, the risk of death decreased by 30%. Did you know that the Great Barrier Reef is the largest living structure on Earth? This incredible natural wonder spans over 2,300 kilometers and is home to thousands of species of marine life. Unfortunately, it's also under threat due to climate change and other environmental factors. In fact, nearly half of the reef has already died in the past few decades. According to Benjamin Alessio, an undergraduate researcher in the Department of Chemical and Biological Engineering, many biological inquiries share a common theme of exploring how complex patterns and shapes develop from a spherical cluster of cells. The study employs a basic physical and chemical mechanism to account for a complex biological phenomenon.
Likewise, several of the proteins in the study were chosen for their similarities to the key attributes of the fantasy impromptu style. Most of the 18 proteins tested regulate functions including human emotion, cognition, sensation, or performance, which the authors say connect to the emotional and expressive of the genre. Large marimo are now thought to be exclusively found in Lake Akan, and as seen from the data, even there they have become threatened. Therefore, it is necessary to propose measures to protect marimo from global warming, such as utilizing the cooler river water that flows into the marimo colony.
A recent study by Western researchers found that when animals produce sounds while sitting on the ground, like the chirping of crickets, their volume and range can increase by up to 10 times. This discovery challenges the conventional belief in the field of animal communication that the ground impedes sound transmission. With each passing year, trees add a ring around their trunks. The ring width is determined by the climate they experience. Favorable conditions mean wider rings, and unfavorable conditions mean thinner. As climate varies from year to year, it creates time-specific patterns like a barcode in the growth of trees within a region.